Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sunny collapses after Michael decides on his future and leaves Port Charles. Today on General Hospital, Michael makes a decision. Ava tries to reach Sunny, and Willow is concerned she made a terrible mistake. On today's General Hospital, Alexis praises Christina for coming to the docks, and they discuss how difficult it is to witness Michael in such misery. Just as Christina says she's glad she came, Ava appears. She begins berating Alexis for stealing her money and Windmere, then explains why she is there. She is giving a painting to the charming Sidwell. However, she expresses her condolences to Christina concerning Michael. She understands how it feels to recuperate from burns like that. Here's hoping the next time someone tries to kill your father, they actually hit the target. Christina is shocked, and they begin fighting over it being an accident. The only accident is that Michael, not Sunny, went up in flames, Ava says to them. This is why she wants Avery separated from him, and why Christina's testimony will be necessary. Christina is shocked that Ava still expects her to testify and rushes off. When Alexis leaves, Ava cracks a joke at her and receives a warning not to approach Christina in return. "You don't even look at her," or Ava will respond to Alexis. Alexis informs Ava that she doesn't know when to stop when it comes to Christina, and Ava goes on to explain that what happened was an accident and not her fault. Alexis is aware of this. Ava appears horrified. Alexis acknowledges that Sunny is dangerous, but does not seek Christina's assistance. Instead, she continues to harass and torture her daughter. Would she want others to treat Avery the same way? Ava stammers out that she has to leave. Sidwell appears shortly after, shocking Alexis, who assumed they were meeting at Windmere. He asks her out, but she says they can take care of the paperwork here. She does not need to see the family haunt again. We Cassadines aren't known to be very sentimental. In the PCPD, an astounded Anna clarifies that Martin and Drew want her to charge Tracy with kidnapping. Drew agrees, so Anna takes their paperwork and heads inside to speak with an irritated Tracy. "So, are you keeping Wiley and Amelia Corinthos from their mother?" Tracy claims her lawyers are on their way to making Anna's life miserable. Yuri has just taken the kids and their nanny out for the day. The shackles are causing her too much pain to recall where the children are. Anna removes the handcuffs and assures Tracy that she will not allow the Quartermaines fight their family disputes. Tracy claims the children are safe and where they belong. Drew comes in, wanting to know where the kids are, but while he and Tracy argue, Anna notices Jack enter, screams at both Drew and Tracy, and urges Martin to make them see sense. She walks out and welcomes Brennan, stating she may need to repay the favor of tossing him. He'd be pleased to, but he has information on the incendiary device that blew up Sunny's house. Anna wonders if he is familiar with the Black Operations device because he has used it before. "Are you the one who placed the gadget in Sunny's home?" He assures her that he has no reason to remove him and that this is an indiscreet manner to do so. Anna believes him, but she adds that it is not your typical mob hit. However, Jack is positive that no three-letter organization utilized it to go after Sunny. Drew bursts back out, demanding Tracy be jailed as he flees the police station. Brennan leaves, and Anna watches Tracy rage at Martin before heading off to conduct actual work. Back in the questioning room, Tracy informs Drew that he is a disgrace to the family name and simply used it for clout. Drew emphasizes that he cares about Monica, which Tracy claims she is doing with this. They dispute over who owns the house, and Drew believes it's all a power play. Portia informs Willow, Sunny, and Jason that awakening Michael for a brief period of time is acceptable, but if he becomes too agitated, he will be sedated immediately. Carly asks Michael where he wants to go, and he tells her Germany. Before his mother takes him to be resedated, Michael asks, "Where's Sasha?" Carly hurries out and tells them Michael wants to see Sasha, so Jason goes to find her. They make plans to transport him to Germany, but first Willow demands to see her husband. She walks in, and Portia informs Michael's parents that she will put him back under once he sees Sasha. Sunny and Carly discuss how he's doing, and Carly complains about Willow causing him grief for no reason. Sunny observes that Michael still loves Willow, and she loves him. That irritates Carly, but Sunny insists that they say goodbye. Willow approaches Michael in his room and urges him to listen. He agrees somewhat, and she sits down to apologize and encourages him to do better for his children. No matter what, she will always love him. He tries to ask questions about them, but she claims they only know he was harmed. She'll make sure they understand how much he adores them. Michael grimaced and convulsed as the alarms went off. Outside, they wait in panic, with Jason having found Sasha in the meantime. But Portia tells them that she had to sedate him twice before he could explain why he wanted Sasha. Jason attempts to calm Carly down after she yells at Willow, and she informs him that she will accompany Michael to Germany. Just then, Anna calls Jason and tells him he needs to get down to the station, while Martin and Tracy yell in the background. Carly tells Sunny that a medical plane is waiting for him, and when he asks how, she just says he doesn't want to know. Christina is back inside and praises Willow for allowing Michael to choose his own treatment. Drew responds, asking if Sunny and Carly are bullying her. Yeah, Christina quips, from way over there. He subsequently discovers that Michael intended to be treated in Germany, but he concludes that Carly finessed the situation to persuade him to travel there. Sunny yells at Drew to go, and Willow pulls him away, assuring him that she spoke with Michael and that it is what he wants. Sunny urges Christina to inform Dante about what's going on and that Michael's immune system cannot withstand seeing anyone in person. He then wishes Christina good luck with the reopening and vows to be there. They hug and express their affection for each other. Carly tells Sunny she's on her way to the airport and promises to keep him updated on everything. Maxie discusses the new deception contract with Natalia in her office, but they need Sunny's signature, which he is now working on with Michael. They both agree that Michael's survival is miraculous, but Maxie points out that they are aware that Sunny was the intended victim. Sunny has always been kind to her, but this isn't the first time something like this has happened, and she doesn't feel secure around him. Natalia then inquires about the status of the assistant search, to which Maxie responds that they have yet to find the ideal candidate. Before leaving, Natalia agrees to allow Sunny spend time with Michael until he gets out of the woods. Sasha arrives just in time to inform them that Michael has accepted to be moved to Germany. Natalia goes out to talk to Sunny. Sasha explains that she just had her first pregnancy checkup, but she couldn't stop thinking about Liam. She feels okay, though. There is nothing more special than being pregnant, and she recalls everything. Maxie double-checks that the baby's father is not in the image before telling Sasha that she will accompany her to any of her appointments. Sasha is grateful to have Maxie and Felicia to talk to. Martin and Tracy dispute about who is right in this fight, and she takes the opportunity to mock him about dating and losing Lucy. Jason arrives and asks Anna what is wrong, to which she replies that he should deal with his family. Anna escorts Jason inside, while Martin leaves. Tracy is building paper airplanes, and Anna leaves Jason with her in disgust. Jason informs her that the situation has altered, but they both agree that they do not want Drew near the children. In fact, if he hadn't gotten into Willow's brain, she'd gladly let Willow to see her children on the Quartermaine property. She says it's what Monica wants, and Jason wants to make sure Tracy is okay with going to jail for this. She laughs, that will not happen. I have too much money. Outside, Martin teases Anna about hiring an enforcer to get her way, and Anna questions why he's even involved. He claims to be on the side of the angels, but Anna doubts this because he arrived with Drew rather than the children's mother. Willow puts a candle in the chapel, and Drew is concerned that Carly and Sunny put pressure on her. Willow, on the other hand, claims that Tracy is now the source of the problem. That's why Drew arrested her. You, what? He admits that they still don't know where the kids are, but Willow wonders if working with Carly and Sunny harmed her hopes of reuniting with her children. Ava is waiting for Sunny to return to his office, demanding to know when he will inform her that someone has tried to kill him again. She begs him to quit being difficult and allow Avery to live with her so that she can be protected. Avery could have been killed, and she wants Sunny to do what is best for their kid. In the show's concluding minutes, Anna tells Martin that she will not let the Quartermaines pull the PCPD into their personal quarrel. Martin claims that it is her responsibility to uphold the law, no matter how petty she believes people are behaving about it. She walks in to inform an enraged Tracy that she is heading down to booking. She admires her family's battling spirit, but she wants to know where the children are. Tracy smiles, instructs the police to do his job, and throws a crumpled judgment at Martin. Sasha acknowledges to Maxie that she may have forgotten the difficult aspects of being pregnant, but she still enjoys the fact that it is happening. And I love my baby already. Alexis presents Sidwell the title to Spooner Island, which he says he finds pretty delightful. If isolation and excess are what you're looking for, you've found your perfect dungeon. She urges him to have fun and he leaves. At the airport, Carly learns that Michael has been drugged and expresses gratitude to Jack for arranging everything. He's delighted he could help. I'm glad I know you, she replies. He tells her to concentrate on her boy, and she will take care of everything else. Willow wonders whether she did something wrong, but Drew assures her that Tracy will crack after one night in prison. Jason sneaks in and watches at them. Ava screams that it is not safe for Avery to be with her, and he softly states that he will not allow Ava to poison her daughter against him. She exclaims that she will win her legal battle and get her kid back permanently. Sonny holds his heart and tries to get his pills out, dropping on the ground in pain as the pills spill everywhere. On the next General Hospital, Isaiah attempts to elicit information from Sonny, and Jason is forced to play peacemaker. GH spoilers, will Sasha inform Michael's family that she is carrying his baby? What a time to be a General Hospital fan! Almost every plot seems to be bursting at the same time, and they are all interconnected in some way. With so much attention focused on Michael Corinthos struggling for his life in the burn unit and his wife, Willow Corinthos, it's easy to forget about Sasha Corbin. General Hospital spoilers, Michael Corinthos is guilty. Too much attention has been focused on Willow's betrayal of Michael, and rightfully so, but what about his dishonesty? Sure, no one in Port Charles knows that his drunken sex with Sasha resulted in a pregnancy, but we do. She is carrying his. Sasha initially told Michael that she didn't want his help, and he grudgingly agreed to handle things as she asked. But it was before Sonny Corinthos' penthouse exploded with Michael inside. Michael's future is now undetermined. It appears that he may survive, but what if he does not? Will Sasha reconsider hiding her child's paternity? Will she want to tell his family that she is carrying his child? Wouldn't the baby be like a gift left behind? Sasha didn't appear to want Willow to know about her relationship with Michael at first, but after their last fight, it's unlikely that Sasha cares what Willow thinks anymore. General Hospital, will Michael Corinthos want to be a father to Sasha Gilmore's child? If Michael is able to heal completely, he may reconsider being an active part of the baby's life. He may believe that being alive permits him to be a terrific father to this child, just as he is to Wiley and Amelia, his children with Willow. It is also possible that this dilemma would finally drive Michael back to Sasha. She did tell Willow that she regretted believing Willow was better for Michael than she was, and the truth is that she and Michael may both feel that way in the end. How long do you think it will take for the truth to come out, and how do you believe it will be revealed? General Hospital spoilers, week in review, January 13th to 17th, 2025. According to General Hospital spoilers, the past week was thrilling, suspenseful, and full of big moments, including one that had been 30 years in the making and had longtime fans raving. General Hospital spoilers, suspicions surround Cyrus Renault. We start up where we left off last week, with Lucky Spencer questioning a volunteer who works for Cyrus. Jocelyn Jax arrives and overhears Cyrus discussing his volunteer work at various places. Soon, they begin comparing notes about Cyrus, and Jocelyn informs him that Felicia Scorpio, a witness in Rice Plaza when Dex Heller was stabbed, recalls that the bells Cyrus was ringing for donations stopped as Dex was stabbing. This raises Lucky's doubts about Cyrus. It's funny how the walls are beginning to shut in on Cyrus. Later in the week, Jocelyn reports her findings to Police Commissioner Anna Devane, who summons Cyrus for questioning. Cyrus is smooth and conceals his traces effortlessly, as Jocelyn watches. Jocelyn is quickly enraged when Anna does not arrest Cyrus, but she has nothing to hold him accountable. Jocelyn couldn't resist approaching him, which was a horrible decision on her behalf. Cyrus now understands that she is distrustful of him, which puts her at risk. In these scenes, Jocelyn demonstrated that she was her mother's daughter, yet it was rash of her to confront Cyrus. Drew Quartermain is by Willow Corinthos' side at the hospital as she informs Carly Spencer and Sonny Corinthos that as Michael Corinthos' medical proxy, they can no longer see him until they return her children to Willow. Drew's power and influence over Willow is obvious, and everyone notices it, even Nina Reeves, who dislikes Drew's dominance over her daughter. While Cameron Matheson delivers a great portrayal, Drew became increasingly unlikable during these scenes. Meanwhile, nurses enter Michael's room at GH, see something is awry, and promptly notify Dr. Isaiah Gannon. Lucas Jones also comes just as Michael goes into cardiac arrest. Isaiah suspects that Michael has been injected with digitalis and promptly administers the antidote. It works, and Michael improves, but their notion that someone is killing hospital patients becomes increasingly plausible. Isaiah tells Portia Robinson what happened, and he informs her that someone is purposely killing patients at GH. These were heart-stopping moments that were great joy to see. General Hospital spoilers: Lucky Spencer, Elizabeth Baldwin, and Lucas Jones team up while Lucky was learning important information from Jocelyn. Lucas was informing Elizabeth Baldwin about what happened at the hospital with Michael. Lucky soon arrives and updates them on Jocelyn's discoveries, which they discuss. They begin working together and discuss Cyrus. They agree that they must establish a link between all of his victims. It was great to see them collaborating and working together, and if they keep doing so, they may be able to uncover the truth. GH spoilers: Jason Morgan chooses his family over Sonny Corinthos because Willow refuses to allow Sonny and Carly access to Michael. Sonny seeks Jason Morgan's assistance in reuniting Willow and her children. This would put Sonny and Carly back on the visitors list. They did, however, run into a stumbling block in the form of Tracy Quartermain. Tracy refuses to let the children leave since having her grandkids around comforts an ailing Monica Quartermain. When Jason arrives to assist Sonny, who has been attempting to persuade Tracy, she asks Jason to prioritize his family before Sonny for once. Jason decides he can't hurt Monica's heart in that way and informs Sonny that he will not take the kids away from her. Jason chooses family over Sonny in one of the most epic scenes in recent memory, which was perplexing, magnificent, unexpected, and beautifully executed all around. The expression in Jason's eyes could send the entire house to tears, while Steve Burton and Jane Elliott delivered amazing performances. Tracy Quartermain won't budge and gets arrested despite Sonny and Jason's and later Carly's concerns. Tracy refuses to return the children to their mother. Drew gets Martin Gray interested. Martin receives a court order, and Tracy has no choice but to return the children to their mother. When Tracy refuses to comply, Drew arrests her in an unexpected action. Drew is quickly becoming the most despised man in Port Charles. He doesn't care who he hurts or what he has to do to get his way. GH spoilers: Michael Corinthos has a decision to make. Willow and Carly have opposing ideas on Michael's treatment. Carly believes Michael would benefit from being treated at a German facility by some of the same specialists who treated Ava Jerome for burn damage. Meanwhile, Willow believes Michael would like to stay close to his family and receive treatment. They resolve to let Michael decide, so Carly enters his room and asks him, "What will Michael choose to do?" General Hospital spoilers: What do you think? What are your thoughts? It was an excellent week all around. There are some fantastic performances, a lot of movement in the plots, and heart-stopping and tear-jerking moments throughout. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, January 22nd, Jason's pitch to Willow and Drew: Sonny's emergency rescue. According to General Hospital spoilers on Wednesday, January 22nd, Christina Corinthos Davis and Lucky Spencer will celebrate Charlie's reopening. Lucky and Christina will agree that when Spencer and Corinthos work together, you can't lose. When the reopening event begins, Brick will approach Jordan Ashford's table and inquire whether the additional spot is taken. There may be some awkwardness if Jordan saves that seat for Isaiah Gannon. However, Isaiah's arrival will be delayed since Sonny Corinthos has collapsed in his office. Natalia Ramirez will notice Sonny in distress and run to his side on the floor, so Sonny may push her to call for Isaiah. Of course, Sonny's cardiac problem requires an examination and treatment at GH, so Isaiah will put pressure on him to go there as soon as possible. Back with Lucky, he'll hook up with Elizabeth Baldwin as they talk over all the guilty Cyrus Renault hints. Liz and Lucky will eventually obtain a new perspective, which may bring them closer to unraveling the fatal pattern and determining Cyrus' motivations. Cody Bell will also meet with Damian Spinelli and try to draw him into some risky business, so Spinelli should be concerned about this news. Felicia Scorpio would next encourage Sasha Gilmore Corbin to avoid getting in over her head, which might include concerns about the Corinthos and Quartermaine conflict. Lulu Spencer will duel with Dante Falconeri. It appears that Dante and Lulu will wind up revisiting all of the Prague drama, so stay tuned for updates on their attempts to resolve the conflict. Lulu will also encourage Tracy Quartermaine to think strategically and win. We'll see if Tracy backs down if Lulu figures out how to spin the wily Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos problem. Regardless, Jason Morgan will believe there is a solution that will work for everyone, so he will present an idea to Willow Corinthos and Drew Quartermaine in the hospital chapel. According to General Hospital spoilers, a peaceful solution will be reached, thus Willow will most likely reunite with her children shortly. As General Hospital reveals how Michael exited, Chad Duell discusses his thoughts on perhaps returning. General Hospital finally revealed how Chad Duell exited stage left. Michael sustained terrible burns in the aftermath of the explosion that ripped through his father Sonny's penthouse, forcing him to remain sedated ever since, while his family debated how best to heal him. After waking him for a brief, agonizing few moments of interrogation, Carly and Willow determined that he wanted to travel to Germany and receive the same therapy as Ava. By the end of the episode, Carly had boarded an aircraft with her kid to transport him. All compliments of Brennan, of course. Fortunately, based on the Emmy winner's recent conversation with Maurice Benard on State of Mind, this does not appear to be a definitive farewell, but rather a necessary step away. A real-life heartbreak. Though the actor hasn't mentioned it, his father died recently. He, however, has yet to fully understand what occurred. "We haven't had a funeral, and we haven't done anything," he said. Benard. Duell's father died in Arizona, and everything happened very quickly. It was bizarre. Typically, you perform a funeral for someone and go up there to converse. We didn't have a funeral. There is no closure right now. They incinerated his father, Duell began to tell before stopping in amazement. "This is really bizarre," he said, "because it doesn't feel real. That's why it's difficult to discuss this right now. The family hasn't held a service or commemorated his death, and Duell has been dealing with it since more than a month ago, when State of Mind was taped. I remember I was completely by myself when it happened," he told Benard. "My partner, Luana, and my kid, Dawson, were in Brazil on the day it happened, while I was at home. I was absolutely alone, and it felt uncomfortable dealing with everything on my own." Duell confessed that the loss had torn through him, and he had never sobbed so hard in his life. His father had type 1 diabetes, cardiac difficulties, a valve that needed to be repaired, and a dog bite that had caused him sepsis. He'd had several heart attacks, and Duell had visited him, but when the actor returned to Los Angeles, he had another heart attack and died. Looking for closure. Sometimes father and son would go weeks without talking on the phone. At first, it was kind of like that, Duell continued, his tone becoming more passionate. I was like, "Oh yeah, I haven't talked to him. Usually in like 3-4 weeks, sometimes I just pick up the phone, and it's past that point now. This is the longest I've gone without speaking to him, and I just have odd ideas like, he's gone. I want to chat to him about football or catch up, and that sucks." Duell is, however, on his way to Arizona soon, and the family plans to do something to honor his father and maybe provide everyone with the closure they haven't been able to feel. But, the actor says, that's one of the reasons he's leaving General Hospital. Counting his blessings. When Benard asked his TV son about his biggest worry later in the conversation, Duell revealed it was unrealized potential. The State of Mind host speculated that this was likely one of the reasons Michael's portrayer was departing. And, while he wishes Duell will stay, he understands the exit because he has been discussing taking a step back for quite some time. Duell clarified that he does not feel the desire to get the hell out of Daylight or General Hospital. I recognize how tremendously privileged I am to be in this situation, he said, and on the program for as long as I have. I'm lucky to have worked with so many terrific people for so long. I see it as simply taking a step away. We'll see what happens, but there's a lot going on, and things are changing in my life. I simply want to go home for a little while and let Dawson, for example, spend time with his nieces and nephews and just be around some family. That's the most important thing for him. Returning home for a while to spend time with relatives. If other chances arise, he will evaluate them, but he will not leave to pursue them. He discussed the choice with executive producer Frank Valentini, who, according to Duel, is very understanding. I genuinely admire and appreciate him for letting that. The door is open for me to return when I am ready. Both Duel and Bernard thought that Michael's leaving was really well executed and looked fantastic. But doing the show for 15 years is like being on a treadmill for so long. You just want to take a step back, gather your breath, and potentially return later with a different perspective and new appreciation. Exiting General Hospital is like a reset for many personal reasons, and ideally, Duel and Michael will return once more. Laura Wright, the star of General Hospital, is jealous of Steve Burton's fiancée? No one can blame her for feeling this way. Tracy is booked, Michael is packed off to Germany, and Sunny collapses once more. Willow is concerned that she has made the wrong decision, Sidwell meets Alexis, and Anna seeks Jason's assistance with his family issues. Alexis and Christina sat on the pier, talking about Michael. Ava arrives and immediately starts fighting with them over the money she believes she is owed. She tells them she is going to meet with the lovely Mr. Sidwell and then expresses her sorrow about Michael. She's simply grateful Avery wasn't injured in the explosion. Here's hoping next time someone targets Sunny they hit the target, she tells me. Christina is appalled and accuses her of attempting to murder her father. Alexis intervenes as they argue, and Ava screams that her daughter is not safe with a guy whose opponents attempt to burn him. She still expects Christina to testify at the hearing. Alexis calms her kid, who walks away. Alexis urges her to stay away from Christina or face consequences. They disagree over what Christina has gone through, and Ava argues it was not her fault. Alexis' admission that she is aware of this surprises her. She understands why she wants her daughter away from Sunny after her own sister was killed in an attempt on his life. The lawyer advises her not to treat Christina the way she has been if she wants her assistance. Sidwell arrives to meet Alexis after Ava has left. He invites her to his place, but she does not need to see it again. She delivers him the island paperwork and tells him that he has discovered the perfect dungeon and should enjoy it. Drew and Martin tell Anna that they want Tracy prosecuted for kidnapping and obstructing justice. When Anna visits Tracy in the interrogation room, she complains about being brought in and refuses to answer any questions. She pledges that her lawyers would make everything as tough as possible. She refuses to reveal where the children are. Anna permits her to be uncuffed and informs her she will not let the Quartermaines use the PCPD in a custody dispute. Drew and Martin burst in. The congressman wants Anna in a detention cell, and she has no idea why. She leaves the three of them to figure things out. Jack enters and claims that he has some information about the incendiary device used at Sunny's. It was created for dark operations. She inquires if he is the one who planted the gadget. Setting luxurious high-rises on fire is not his style. She's worried that this was too sophisticated for a mob hit. Back in the questioning room, Drew and Martin continue to argue over the children and her dispute with Monica. She covers her ears as Drew protests that this is all a power play on her part. Drew storms out, claiming Tracy belongs in the drunk tank. Jason learns at General Hospital that Michael is being awakened up to choose between Johns Hopkins and the experimental treatment in Germany. Michael informs Carly in his room that he has decided to go to Germany. He asks for Sasha before she can rush out. Carly rushes out and informs everyone else about this. Portia says they have to get Sasha quickly because she needs to put Michael under again. Willow wants to speak with her spouse. She leaves, and his parents debate about what their son wants. Sunny believes Michael and Willow still deserve a chance to say goodbye. Willow enters Michael's room and expresses her regret and the children's longing for his presence. He needs to improve for them. She will always love him, no matter what has gone wrong between them. As she grabs his hand and speaks about the children, he begins to shudder in pain. When she leaves, Carly yells at her, and Willow responds. Jason enters with Sasha, and Portia announces that Michael has been sedated again. Jason draws Carly away, reminding her to concentrate on her son rather than lashing out at Willow. He's glad to hear she'll be traveling to Germany with her son. Anna calls and tells him he needs to hurry down to the station immediately away. Carly charters an aircraft with a private nurse to carry Michael. Tracy returns to the PCPD and informs Martin that her lawyers will be contacting the mayor directly. They argue about their judgment and his dating Lucy. Jason comes, and Anna notifies him of the situation. She warns him his family is becoming a public spectacle, and he must deal with it. She leaves him with Tracy so that he can explain the booking procedure to her. Jason informs Tracy that Michael would prefer Willow with the children even if none of them want the children with Drew. Tracy will let her be with the kids as long as Drew isn't present. The children are Quartermaines and will stay with their family. Martin continues to debate with Anna over filing charges, reminding her that she must enforce the law, no matter how petty the people involved are. When Tracy is brought out, Anna offers to tell her where the children are or go to booking. Tracy selects booking. Christina arrives at General Hospital, and Willow expresses her desire for everyone to move on from tragedy. Drew comes, and Willow tells him that her spouse is being sent to Germany. He begins bickering with Sunny and Carly before Willow leads him away. She assures him that Michael wants the transfer because she spoke with him and expressed how much he still means to her. Sunny informs Christina that he will attend Charlie's reopening. She hugs him goodbye and departs. Carly says she'll keep him updated once she lands. Willow and Drew head to the chapel. She informs him that Tracy, not Sunny or Carly, is the current problem. She is taken aback when he announces that he has detained her. They have no idea where the children are, so they can only threaten her with prison. Willow begins to think if she made a mistake by compromising with Sunny and Carly. As he promises to get the kids back, Jason appears and glares at them. Carly thanks Jack for organizing a medical jet for her. He encourages her to enjoy the city while looking after her son. Ava visits with Sunny in his office and asks him to let their daughter live with her. She can't take losing another child. He must do what is best for Avery before it is too late. Sunny refuses to let her poison his kid against him. She is determined and screams that she will get her back. After she rushes out, he experiences chest pain and falls. Natalia and Maxie discuss employment at Crimson, followed by Sunny's reaction to Michael's dilemma. Maxie notes that this is not the first time someone has been wounded because of their proximity to Sunny. As they talk, Sasha enters and informs Michael that he will be traveling to a facility in Germany. Natalia takes off. Sasha informs Maxie that she recently had her first pregnancy checkup and can't stop thinking about Liam. She remembered how special it was to be pregnant. She reminds Maxie that the baby's father will not be present. She's delighted to have Maxie and Felicia to converse with. They discuss bloating, and Maxie is impressed that she is allowing herself to be happy. Sasha instantly adores her baby. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.